Fox Business Alert, we've now gotten official confirmation from the White House that incoming Federal Reserve Chair Kevin Warsh will be sworn in this Friday in a ceremony hosted by President Trump. So the Wall Street Journal puts it like this, quote, Kevin Warsh is inheriting an economy that he did not want and that his desire to lower interest rates could be impossible. So why is that? Well, the challenges right now is pretty obvious. I mean, just since Friday, West Texas Intermediate crude has gained nearly 5% and stands at $106 and change a barrel. And by the way, earlier it was at $108.70. The surge in energy prices since the war with Iran began to show up when we got last week key inflation reports. For the month of April, Consumer Price Index, the CPI, remained elevated for the second straight month. And look at the year-over-year number, a gain at 3.8%, well above the 2% target that the Fed is looking for. April producer price index numbers, this is the inflation at the wholesale level, also spiked, and this one was even uglier, 6% for April, year over year, with March figures revised higher across the board. Remember, the war began February 28th. Are these price pressures enough for my next guest to push the Federal Reserve to tighten its monetary policy? Joining me now in a Fox Business exclusive is Chicago Fed Bank President Austan Goolsbee. Austan, great to see you. Congratulations to Kevin Warsh.
Great to see you again, Liz.
So Kevin Warsh, you're excited about this? Tell me how you feel about him taking the helm.
Yeah, pretty excited. Kevin Warsh and I feel like we were kind of foxhole buddies. We went through 2009, 10, 11, the financial crisis when he was first at the Board of Governors and I was in the administration. I feel like I got a window into his character at a time of a lot of stress. And I think coming in with some new ideas, I'm excited for him to get there.
What does he need to be prepared for when he walks in on his first official day as chair? And that seems like a dumb question. I mean, you have not been Federal Reserve Chair, but you, of course, run the Fed Bank of Chicago. You've been in on many meetings. And right now, he faces inflation, and it's a rising inflation. What do you expect he will really deal with when he walks in?
Yeah, look, I think that's the key thing in this immediate term is we've got inflation too high. We got an inflation problem. We've been above the target for 5 years in a row now, but we were making progress. Then we stalled out making progress, and now it's getting worse. So I think that's got to be front of mind, that we got to figure that out. We're always trying as an FOMC to balance the two sides of the Fed's mandate by law, which are stabilize the prices and maximize employment. The job market, to my eye, has been pretty stable. It might not be good, but it has been stable, and the inflation has not been stable. It's rising. To the extent that that's just coming from oil prices, we can hope that the war fades quickly, that the futures markets are correct, that the price of oil might come down in the near term. But there were some warning signs in the PPI and in the other parts that you cited there about inflation. Namely, services inflation is high and rising, and that's probably not coming from oil. It's probably not coming from tariffs. So I do think Chair Warsh is going to, there are going to be a lot of things on the radar screen, and we could use some guidance here from the chair.
Austan, what is the harm? Explain to our viewers. I know what it is, but what is the harm of cutting rates just 0.25% at a time like this?
Well, I don't. We can evaluate, as you know, Liz. It's a huge table, so everything should always be on the table, in my opinion. The danger in periods where inflation is high and rising is if you cut rates too much, you ignite the inflation even more. If that inflation is a sign that the economy is running a little too hot, that the hotter you make it, the more inflation you would get.
People can borrow more.
That's what we're trying to weigh
People
off.
can borrow more if rates come down, and then they spend more, and then you just continue to stoke the fire. But Austan, how is it possible? Yeah. I mean, would you recommend cutting rates at this point? You, the last time you were here, said you wanted to be data dependent. We just got two pieces of data that look very serious when it comes to rising inflation.
Yeah, I've been a little troubled by the inflation picture, and I'm not a voter this year, but I was last year, and you saw me in the last meeting of the year. I dissented when they were cutting rates, and I said it feels too early to me to be doing that. It feels like you want to be sure that inflation is headed back to 2% before you front load the rate cuts on just an assumption. I don't regret having that feeling then. We haven't been getting good news. We've got to start getting some good news on the inflation side.
Okay. Austan, thank you very much for joining us on a busy news day. And
it's always great to see you, Liz.
It's great to see you, too. We look forward to having you back again. We love your perspective. Thank you so much. We are coming right back. Stay with us. NASDAQ has really cut a lot of the losses down. We're now down 141. We're coming right back.